When Emma and I got married, I believed we were partners in every sense of the word. She was ambitious, brilliant, and full of energy. I admired her dedication to her career and supported every late night, every weekend meeting, every promotion that came her way. I thought we were building something together, a life where love and respect were the foundation. But lately the foundation had started to crack. It began with little mentions of a man from her office. His name was Daniel, but she called him her work husband, always with a laugh, as if that made it harmless. At first I brushed it off. I trusted her. She insisted it was just a joke, just a term people threw around. But I noticed the way her eyes lit up when his name came up, the way she lingered on stories about him, even the way she'd check her phone with a smile she no longer reserved for me. One evening, while we were eating dinner, she casually said, "Daniel and I are planning a trip next month. Just a little vacation. It'll be fun to unwind." I froze. I put my fork down and stared at her. "A vacation?" I asked slowly. She didn't even flinch. "Yeah, just a week away. He needs a break, I need a break. You know how stressful work has been." I sat there, stunned, waiting for her to realize what she had just said, waiting for her to correct herself, to tell me she was joking. But she didn't. She took another bite of her food, as if inviting me to accept it. My chest tightened. I wanted to scream, to demand how she could even think this was acceptable. But instead, a strange calm washed over me. "That's perfect," I said quietly. She looked up, surprised. "Perfect?" "Yes," I nodded. "Because while you're vacationing with your work husband, I'll be filing for divorce." The words hung in the air like a thunderclap. For the first time in a long while, she looked rattled. The confident smile slipped from her face, replaced by confusion. "What? You can't be serious," she whispered. "Oh, I'm serious," I said, my voice steady. "For months, I've been watching you drift further away, watching you give more of yourself to another man than to me. I told myself it was just work, just stress. But tonight you made it clear. You don't need me anymore. You already replaced me." Her face flushed red, and she began to protest. "It's not like that. It's just a trip. Nothing happened between us." But her words fell flat. I had heard enough excuses over the months. Excuses for the late nights. Excuses for the secretive texts. Excuses for why she seemed so alive around him, but so absent with me. "Emma," I said, my voice breaking despite my calm exterior. "When the person you love more than anything treats another man like her husband, even if only in name, she's already left the marriage. You just didn't have the courage to admit it." She stared at me, stunned, tears brimming in her eyes. "You really mean it? You'd throw away everything we've built over something so small?" "Small," I repeated, shaking my head. "Do you hear yourself? You just told your husband you're going on vacation with another man. You called him your work husband. And you expect me to believe that's small? No, Emma. What's small is the respect you had left for me." For a long moment, silence filled the room. Only the ticking clock on the wall seemed to acknowledge what had just happened. Finally, I stood up. "You can go on your trip, Emma. Have all the fun you want. But when you come back, don't come home. Because there won't be a home left to return to." I walked away, leaving her speechless at the table. That night, as I lay in the guest room, I felt the ache of a broken heart, but also the strange relief of a burden lifted. I realized I had been holding on to a version of her that no longer existed. The woman I married, the one who promised love and loyalty, was gone. What remained was someone who had forgotten what it meant to be a partner. And so, while she dreamed of vacations with her work husband, I began to dream of a future without her. A future where my love wouldn't be treated like an afterthought. Sometimes the hardest goodbyes are the ones we don't see coming. But in that moment, I understood. Letting go of someone who disrespects your love isn't weakness. It's the strongest thing you can do.